Good evening. How is everybody doing tonight? Everybody's having a good week. Having a really good week. Had a long last couple weeks, to be honest with you guys. Addie and I have been super busy. I've been busy at work. Addie's been busy at work. We've been busy here at the apartment. Just life in general, man. Like life has shown up for us quite a bit here in the last week and a half. We've had to deal with a lot of things, get through a bunch of things, but we got through them. And we didn't get high over it, which is a blessing of recovery for sure. No matter what, we got through it, we pushed through it, we used our tools in our recovery toolbox, and we got through it, which is a change. It's a big change, especially for this addict. I don't know about you guys, but you know, the old Joe would have put dope on it and ran from his problems. And I didn't do that this time, which is awesome, man. You know, it's growth for me. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good evening. I hope everybody's having a great week. Happy hump day, middle of the week. We're kind of over the hump already. It's kind of late tonight, but yeah, I hope you guys are rocking it and having a great evening. For the newcomer tonight, I'm going to go to the JFT once again. You guys know I'm an NA addict and I like to read from the NA side. It just spoke to me tonight because it reminds me of, you know, where I was at, you know, not too long ago. From the June 8th, just for today. If you guys want to read along, what's up, Lacey? Hi, guys. This Jow. I know you meant Joe. I see you. I see you corrected yourself. Jow, right? Jow. Sounds like a karate chop. Yeah. So JFT. If you guys want to type JFT in your phone, follow along or try to read along with me because I'm blind. I'll do my best. I'm going to bring it up here for you guys. Comment in the chat. Please share the stream out. If you guys haven't done it already, I'd appreciate it. The more we share, the more we reach, the more we might possibly help, guys. That's what this is all about. The only requirement, and I don't care what program you work, the only requirement says this program offers hope. All the 12-step programs offer hope. Says all you have to bring with you is the desire to stop using. I don't care what your drug of choice is. And the willingness to try a new way of life. It's really that simple. This comes from NA's IP number 16 for the newcomer. Hence the title, guys. Hence the title for the newcomer. For the first time, we wonder if we're doing it right. In NA, AA, CA, fill in the blank, are we attending enough meetings? Are we using our sponsor or working the steps? Or speaking correctly, or reading correctly, or living the right way? We value the fellowship of recovering addicts. We don't know what we do without it. You know, it's a vital resource that we all have. Because what if the way we're practicing our program is wrong? You know, what if people think we're doing it the wrong way? Does that make us a bad member of whatever fellowship you belong to? Says we can settle our insecurities by reviewing our third tradition. And they're all the same. For the most part, they're all based off of AA. Says which assures us that the only requirement for membership is the desire to stop, guys. It's the desire to stop using whatever your drug of choice is. There's not any rules. What we say, we've got to attend this many meetings. Like, there's no rule that says you got to attend 10 a day or 3 a day or 1 a day. Says, are these particular meetings, says, or work the steps. at this certain pace, or our lives to suit these people in order to remain a great member of whatever 12-step fellowship you belong to. You know, there's no rules. Like, everyone's recovery looks different is what this reading is saying. Everyone recovers at different rates. Everyone works the steps different ways. They utilize their sponsor different ways. And that's completely okay. What works for you is completely fine. It's the fact of the matter is finding that niche that works for you. And honestly, guys, I'm going to be blunt here. Fuck the haters. Who cares what other people think? If it works for you, wonderful. Work it. It doesn't matter what other people think or say on how you're working your program, as long as you're practicing the principles and you're working it. You know what I mean? Because if that's true, we want the kind of recovery we see in members and we respect. You know, we like what they're doing. We like the things that they're saying, they're doing, you know, the things that they're obtaining in their life. You know, we want to practice the kind of program that made their recovery possible. You know, their happiness. We see them smiling, laughing in meetings. But the NA is a fellowship of freedom. You know, NA particularly is freedom. You know, they offer the freedom, the promise of freedom, the message of hope. Says we work the program the best way for us, not for someone else. You work your own program. Says the only requirement for membership, guys, and I don't care what membership, what program you're in, it's the desire to stop using your drug of choice. That's all it is. It's really that simple. You know, we're addicts, we're alcoholics, and we overcomplicate things. Simple program, super complicated people. Just for today says today, I will look at the program I am working in light of my own recovery. I will practice that program to the best of my ability. You know, it's progress, not perfection, guys. You guys don't have to worry about making mistakes. Work it to the best of your ability. That's what that nightly, daily, weekly inventory, whenever you do your inventory is, that's what it's for. You know, don't be afraid to try. You know, I had an application problem. I was afraid of failure. I was afraid of screwing things up. But, you know, as long as I'm practicing the principles and I'm working the steps to the best of my ability and I'm doing the right thing, if I fail, big deal. I pick myself up. I keep it going forward, and I try not to make that same mistake, you know, to the best of my ability. You know, I'm not perfect. I still make mistakes, guys. Trying to go into the chat and read some of the messages that are in here, and it looks like Addie and Lacey are just chatting away. Tanya says doing it one day at a time, which is absolutely right. I agree with you wholeheartedly. You know, try to stay in the moment and don't overcomplicate things and don't overwhelm yourself. I overwhelm myself. I can overwhelm. Boy, this past weekend, you talk about being overwhelmed and a stressful weekend for Addie and I. We dealt with a lot of shit. I'm not going into detail, but we got through it, guys. You know, we got through it. You know, did we get frustrated this weekend? Absolutely. Did we get at one another a little bit? Yeah, we did, but it wasn't that big of a deal. You know what I mean? We pushed through it. We got through it. We both were working. We were using our tools. We were using our tools in our recovery toolbox, and we got through it. And we got through it pretty unscathed. You know, we got through it clean. We didn't pick up. You know, I was laying in bed last night and I told Addie, you know, one of the goals, well, I would say one of many goals, our last goal that her and I set when we got together was the last thing on our little to-do list per se, our goal list was to buy another vehicle. For those of you that are friends with Addie and I on Facebook, probably seen the new soccer mom van that we posted. This was a goal that we set for ourselves a little less than 2 years ago. You know, our apartment was one of them. Owning, at first, it was only one vehicle. And today, the blessings of recovery just keep happening and happening and happening. we were able to buy a second vehicle, which is crazy. This is the second vehicle that her and I have been able to purchase together on top of the apartment. You know, and no matter what, we got through it all. We didn't pick up. We used the tools in our recovery toolbox. We do it daily. We remain vigilant in our recovery. I know if we can do it, you guys can do it. You know, stay positive, guys. Stay focused on your goals. Don't ever give up. You know, you guys have heard me say that many, many, many times. I agree, Lacey. You know, I love all forms of recovery, and I do too. That's why I try to keep this as open as possible. I know I'm a little NA, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Like, I still try to read from other readings and that too. But whatever works for you guys is completely fine. If AA works for you, great. If CA works for you, wonderful. If CR, whatever it takes. Doesn't matter how we get there as long as we get there. I love the open format. You know, be that right there. Be that hope shot for somebody. Recover out loud. You know, share your experience, strength, and hope daily, guys. That's what this is all about. Carrying the message of hope, the promise of freedom, the message of hope. I can't say it enough, you know. When we do that, it's right. Well, no, it's not right there. It's right there. Never alone. Never again. We don't have to be alone. We don't have to do this by ourselves. It took me a long time to realize that. But Misty, guys, I haven't been live a whole lot. I found this not new amazing thing on the internet, but I bought a new monitor, which is a gigantic monitor. You guys may have heard me talk about it in a prior stream that I picked up. Well, I've got this really cool gaming computer that I never game on. It's complete overkill for live streaming, but that's what addicts do. We do things to extreme. So I bought this really expensive computer that I didn't pay a whole lot for, but I got a killer deal on it. And now I'm downloading games. Addy hasn't seen me a whole lot because I've been in here playing video games on my computer, which is really weird. I'm 45 years old and I'm in here playing battleship games on my computer, which is actually pretty cool. I like it. I enjoy it. It's relaxing. But I missed going live. I missed participating in my recovery as much as I was before. But honestly, guys, I needed a break. I needed a little bit of time out for myself, some me time to kind of regroup, especially this past couple weeks. To be honest with you, we've been busy. We've been doing a lot. We've had a lot going on in our lives personally. We've been moving around here at the house a lot and just doing things here locally and trying to get back in the swing of things. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. I am going to try to go live once again, hopefully this weekend. Hopefully you guys can catch it. If not, you know where to find it. It's always there. I appreciate you guys tuning in. And remember, the only requirement, guys, you know, is the willingness to stop using. It's really that simple. You know, the willingness and the desire to stop using whatever your drug of choice is. No matter what life throws at you guys, don't pick up, please. If you're struggling, reach out, ask for help. You don't have to do this alone. You're all rock stars. I love each and every one of you guys. Please remain vigilant in your recovery. Attitude of gratitude. If you're having a shitty day, share about it. If you're having a great day, recover out loud and share about it, you guys. Keep that attitude of gratitude and carry the message of hope. We love you. We'll talk to you guys later.